Hello friends, this is Hannah with Reloadus giving you a tutorial on the tenant directory spreadsheet using Google Sheets. So what you're looking at is exactly what you will get. The first thing that you will need to do is go up here to the File tab, click Make a Copy, and name it whatever you would like. I'm going to keep it simple. Just a quick note about this expiration date. You do have 30 days to create your own document in your own drive by making a copy because we only have so much storage space available to us. We will be deleting the version we shared with you on that 30th day. Choose the folder in your drive where you would like to keep this and click Make a Copy. Now you can exit out of that one and get started. So the first thing that I would do is replace this logo with my own, or if I don't have one, I would just click delete on my keyboard and unmerge the cells. And then I do need to let you guys know this is all simulated data. So the phone numbers are made up, the celebrities, we don't know their information. So don't come for us if you decide to try them out and it doesn't work. So, and then if you need any further assistance or you need some customizations done, we're more than happy to consider your request. A lot of things can be done free of charge. We are Michigan based, so we are easy to reach and easy to work with. And we would also really appreciate it if you guys would be respectful of our time and effort into our products by not duplicating and reselling. It's just something that we're working really hard on to provide for ourselves and our families, and we really appreciate your everyone's support. So I would then delete this because using it, I don't need it. Highlight the rows you don't need, right click, and delete rows. Now you can start entering in your data. Alrighty. So now you probably noticed the review section updating as I was entering in data. So all of these cells have formulas in them, and if you were to try to edit one, you would get this warning message that you shouldn't be editing this section. If you were to click OK, it would push your changes through and it could break the formulas. It's usually a pretty easy fix, but it does require sending out an email, waiting for a response and a solution. So it's just better to click cancel. There are a lot of edits that you can make, changing the colors, the fonts, and all that good stuff. But don't recommend changing any of these values down here or in this title row. So if you need to widen the rows, you would hover your cursor up here until you get the two lines and then double click. It'll give you that warning, but that's okay to move forward. If you need to add more rows, you just right click and insert one above or below, whichever you prefer. If you need to delete, just highlight your row numbers. I don't suggest deleting this bottom row because the ranges are numbered so that you can add rows and have them automatically included in the formulas. So I will delete these three, clean it up a little bit, and then just to go over what you're seeing in the review section a little bit, you have a total of 4 properties. You have 75% occupancy rates, which is pretty good. I think that's kind of average. So, your most recent move in, your oldest move in, it's good to appreciate all your tenants. Your next lease end date to focus on that's coming up, and then your expired leases to focus on to get them leased up. some really good financial figures to pay attention to as you go on, and your missing emails and phone numbers. You'll want to reach out to anybody you're missing contact information from. Be sure that you always have a way to reach them. I'm going to come back to the links, but first, these activity sections. So, your most recent activity was sending a pay or quit notice. That was on the 15th. So, it's been 9 days if I'm doing my math right. It's about time to follow back up with them or take the next steps if you have to. And then the oldest activity was sending a renewal lease on the 4th. That was 20 days ago. That tenant's taken their sweet time, so I would follow up at that point to make sure they don't have any questions. And now you can go in and add your links. So if you are utilizing Google Drive to store your tenant files, this is a good place to just have easy access to those folders. So you can open up a new tab, go to your drive, which I have bookmarked. You can also find the Google Drive under these dots and right here. I have some folders. You'll double click into tenants or wherever you have your tenant file folders, and I will add a Snoop Dog, and we'll just copy that URL, go back over, find Snoop Dog, paste the link. And then one last thing that I want to show you guys with the sheet is sorting. So if you wanted to sort by property name alphabetically, that's actually why I typed it in with the street name and then the street name number so that you can. And then similarly with the tenant column, if you want to sort by last name of the tenant, you would type the last name first before the first name. Otherwise, if you don't mind having their first name sorted alphabetically, then you can do first and last. So you would select your data range, not including the titles. Go up here to data, sort range by column A to Z. Now we have our data sorted alphabetically by the property street name. Now, if you want to do anything other than column A, such as the tenant name, you'd select your range, go back up to data, sort range, but go to advanced range sorting options this time. And then you're going to go sort by column B or whatever column you'd like and click sort. Now we have it organized by the tenant's first name alphabetically. That is everything about how to use the sheet to its fullest abilities. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you have any questions or concerns or ideas for what you'd like to see next, just reach out, leave a comment. We appreciate you and we hope you have happy days.